Hey everybody, it's Stormy Iris, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we explored the Gerudo Desert, for at least what the Gerudo Desert had to offer. And we made it to this dungeon, the Arbiter's Grounds. In this episode, we're just gonna jump straight into this. This is preferably my favorite dungeon. For a lot of reasons we'll get into, but very early on, there's some things you're going to want to know. Firstly, stay out of the sand. It is quicksand, it will ruin your life, and it will, very, very, very quickly, tell you that, this ain't your granny's dungeon now. This is the real stuff here. Oh, baby Stalfos. I think I should say they're just normal Stalfos. We're gonna need a claw shot. That's why. We're gonna need a combination of that and then this. I believe we can. Yeah, yes we can. And I'm going to want to do that. What? Look off blank. Oh. Well, apparently my computer is not connected to the internet, so, that's always good. That is a later me problem, so we will figure that out when we get there. But for right now, that doesn't mean anything to us. What matters right now is this dungeon. I don't know why I expected these to be bubbles. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess. So, we got that. Oh, we got scarab beetles now. Yeah. As if you need, reaffirmation that this is, in fact, a, ooh, actually. You know what? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. I'm most certainly not gonna want to put oil into a bottle. I don't find that worth a while. Oh, more little baby Stalfos. Alright, take that out. Bang, a couple hits. Yeah, you're gonna find the Master Sword is incredibly powerful. To talk about, not exactly talk about it. So, very early on in the standard version of Twilight Princess, which I would call the original GameCube release, you would find that most people will, or the route pretty much goes straight for the Master Sword. With that Master Sword skip that I talked about a very long time ago. I remember, back, I think in the Faron Woods Twilight, when we, in the one area where we fought the Shadow Beasts, that area in specific has that skip, and that's what most people will use to, what is it? Get the Master Sword early, because the Master Sword just does a lot of damage, and that is a primary reason. So, you played Ocarina of Time. It's gonna look a little familiar. Yep, that's actually what I intended to do. And? Weird talking. Gonna hop onto him when he turns blue like that. He's able to attack. Here we go. Jump up and rip out his soul. like you can hear the heartbeat too. It's kind of weird. But anyway, really cool. Obviously, Twilight Princess. I guess I could talk about it now. A lot of what Twilight Princess is meant to be more of a sequel, official sequel for Ocarina of Time. So, if you played the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, this is gonna be very, very familiar to you. So, what we're gonna want to do is sniff the scent. We're gonna forget the scent of Ilia. We're gonna get the Poe scent. So give me just a second, actually, real quick. All right, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I ended up changing some things. So over here, we're gonna have bubbles. This is not. Oh. There's that one. No wings. There we go. Bubbles. You can actually kind of tell that they're bubbles from a distance. No, I don't want to be on there. You don't have to do so. Okay, so you're gonna find that there's going to be chests. I wonder if you can get closer to this, right? Like imagine, right? Yeah, like that. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. Probably not. Over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why you don't want to do that. You're gonna want to fall over to this side. This side is where you want to be. So you open up this chest in this big room, and you get a piece of heart. And we have another heart. There are some pieces of heart that we missed. Back, obviously, oh no. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, it was gonna be close. There are some pieces of heart that we missed. Obviously, there's a couple of mini games that I mentioned we would come back to do later. The camera's freaking out. So do know that we will go back and we will get the pieces of heart. So again, we're gonna get all of them. We're just kind of going at our own pace here. What do I want to do? I want to do that one back down. I'm actually just editing my note sheet as I go. Don't mind me. So, there's not a whole lot. I didn't mean to do that. Go back into the wolf. There's actually not a whole lot we're gonna have left to do. So if we take the scent, we're gonna follow it down this way. So the first, like, decently half of the temple is going to be this. I actually really like the concept. I find, like, most people will agree that, the Arbiter's Grounds is a general favorite of a lot of people. So I believe, yeah, every single one of these are going to have a different path. So we're gonna come down this way. I think that this is actually finally a temple where you can actually primarily play with Link and Midna. I like that. Like, it actually feels like a proper temple with these two. Come on. Bubble. Get over here. There we go. So what we want to do is we want to move that upper one over this way. I just love this aesthetic of... Yo! I want to do... Ah, that's why. Alright, that's why I wanted to try to get the jump attack. That is a Gibdo. Gibdos, well, if you play Tears of the Kingdom, you'll find that those exist in that game too. That's cool. I feel like we should, I feel like we need to be able to get up there, right? Maybe not. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, no, because we got the key from here. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna re-exit out of this room. Yeah, because you needed to open this because it was the way to get down. Actually, do I? No, because we won't be able to get out if we don't do that. Okay. So we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this way. I want to say that this is gonna lead to both of them. So we're winning either way. There we go. As if I needed to do that high level attack on a rat. It's literally just a rat. But here we are anyway. Take that. That's another rupee in my wallet. Yeah, because you're gonna want to, yeah, come over this way. So we're gonna enter here. So yeah, so we won't really, there isn't like really any like big collectibles we're gonna need. For like a decent part here. So a lot of this is actually gonna be exploring the dungeon, which is fine by me. I love this temple. It is so good. Gosh, when people ask me like why, what my favorite temple is in Twilight, I will most usually point them at this temple because it's just the aesthetic, it's the lore element behind it, it's just everything about this temple. I love it. Give me a second here. We're gonna kind of sit here and realize what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, maybe so. Actually, I think no. Ow. Okay, I learned my lesson game. Yeah, you're supposed to push this here. Yeah, okay. There you go. You push that there, and then you come up here. The other way across this way. Ah, yeah. There we go. And you push that. I believe you pull this up. Yeah, because I don't think you'd be able to get across this without it. Oh, crap. There we go. I'll take out these bubbles. Oh, that's a fire bubble. I mean, it's dead now. Let me transform into a wolf here, actually. Let me see where I'm going. Okay, so I am going in the right direction. I'm gonna go up this way. Yeah, so the main court of the temple here is finding these, yeah, we're gonna turn it this way. Okay, so there we go. Don't have a key. Oh, please. There we go. There we go. It is dead. I believe Gibdos will always drop a red rupee. So definitely worth going out of your way for them. They drop a pretty decent reward. They are terribly slow, so as long as you get a good first attack on them, you should be able to take them out without having too much problem. Switch to a wolf here. I believe you should be. Oh, this is a stupid idea. We're approaching the first one. I want to transform back into a human. Because yeah, so we have that Gibdo. What does a bow and arrow do? No, ow, oh shit. Like that. Oh my gosh. Alright, that worked. That worked. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna make our way over this way. I think there is an intended order of how they want you to collect the Poes. I know speedruns actually. Okay, so here's to kind of go into some bit of speedrunning. I love speedrunning for this game. I love this game. I can't tell if you know that. Take a quick look. I want to say I ran past it, but can never be too sure. Come down this way. So speedrunning this particular temple. This one is actually really interesting. So the way that... Oh, wait. Yep, that's right. Ghost rats! Ghost rats! I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, I forgot these guys exist. Alright. There we go. It is no longer spooky. Alright. Oh, you can use it. Okay. I thought you just had to be like normal to use the thing. Okay, so yeah, so a funny way that this temple behaves. I believe you have to learn the scent to progress into the temple. But funnily enough, you don't actually need all four. Like, yeah, there is like a somewhat intended way for you to go about doing this temple. But you don't actually need all four. If you when you collect the fourth Poe, there is a designated fourth Poe, and that behaves like the sort of key, if you will, and that actually just unlocks the rest of the temple, which I think is really interesting. I like that, like, weird that design choice is. Like, that's like really interesting. Always been a little something I like to just, you know, like, hey, this is just how this works, and it's super weird. So I'll pull this. Yeah, okay, so I believe oh my god. Bro really just like gooped on me here. Oh god, no. Let me get a quick look at what I'm doing here. I want to get across there. Oh my god, another one? Jesus. Yeah, these things are terrible. Gosh. I'm gonna just stay out of its range for the most part. But just decide to, you know, like, hey, I'm not. Please, thank you. There we go. Come over this way, and we're going to get... Wow. Shocked Midna stamp. Okay, so... not entirely worth going out of my way for, but it is what it is, I guess. I want to say you do a lot better traversing the sand than I think it normally does. Yeah, you don't necessarily... Oh, nope, you do sink. Midna, do something! You literally have the hair... The hair grabber of 10,000. Like, what are we doing? How you doing? Thanks, Midna. Sit there and watch me die. Gosh. Okay, so the only thing we're gonna have to do here is just lift this up enough to where we should just be able to get underneath it. There we go. And then we kind of stand here, and then it is no longer able to get us. It can't hurt us anymore. Okay. That's gonna be for after. Yeah, so we do want to go this way. Okay. Through here. Okay, yeah. It's a Skelebro. Okay. So here's our, like, one of our first instances of an actual, like, Oh. Yeah, nerd. Yeah. Take the L on that one. Nerd. Bro's just a dry bones. Oh, do we have to just, there you go. There we go. That, yeah. So you do have to drop the, yeah, you do have to blow up the bones. Alright. Transform into a wolf. And let us go up here. I'm surprised I haven't even found one of the Poes yet. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now I believe I'm gonna do this one, and I think it's this one. Yep, that proved my hypothesis right. I believe if you do any other wrong ones, it'll, like, spawn, like, a crap ton of enemies. So, you learned it here first. I'm just that good at the game, you know? Oh, crap. Finally, a challenge. Oh, here he is. You're gonna spin around me. And he's gonna weirdly talk. Oh. I believe you have to, like, look for the one that's going to, again, same spiel as last time. Same thing as last time, the real one is going to just have, like, the very, very, like, the blue. It's a very, very bright blue. So, we're gonna wait. There we go. Like that, and then rip out his heart. Metal. Alright, and it dies. It blows some air out and then dies. And there we go. We have gotten the second Poe. So, that is a W in our books. So, we're going to simply return. I think it is just like one giant path from one to the other. I think actually, camera, jeez. Calm down. I can assure you, you are fine. Good grief. Or as they would say, a real yari yari moment. But here's the second one. That is done and done. I want to know what's in that chest in particular. Well, we're not going to find out here. I've never listened. Get out of here! Alright. What are we gonna do? Yeah. That was horribly done. Oh. Oh, this is the dungeon map. Right. Right. Alright. Ow. Please. Okay. So, now, we can go on to... Take a look here. Both went up. One went down. I feel like... Oh, I did go just straight up that way. Okay, so... So you do have to change the room around. Alright, that's interesting. That's good to know. Yeah, sometimes this does trip me up a bit. So we're gonna just pop open this. And dude, bubbles are back. The bubbles are no longer back. Go baby, 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 be back. Oh, no, gotta pull it. Okay. So. Aha! I was right. I just didn't look properly. There we go. Is the door in my... Yep. Yeah, I guess. That works too. Can you throw me arrows, please? I did not. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so, going into this room, we have another Poe. I want to deal with the bubbles. No, you're gonna die. He's talking. He's talking big crap. Die. You are going to die in the next few minutes. You cannot take down the might of wolf and imp. Die. Alright, gonna have to have our daily Eggman moment. I feel like that's just becoming like just a staple for this channel. Like, I don't mean to like have like our daily Eggman moment actually like be a full thing, but it's becoming like a meme. Okay, drop back down, and we're gonna push this back. There we go. Midna, use that hand hair. God dang, dude. Alright. Is gonna float up, and that is going to be 3 Poe souls. Alright. So I think well, my mini map, right? Still, okay, this one does lead this way, right? So I believe when, yeah, like as soon as you get the other Poe souls, it'll become like a lot more able to do. If that makes sense. It'll just be the one, so you can just follow the line. That's what I like about the Poes then. That's what I like about this dungeon, if I do say so myself. I think like the crazy part, right, about like the, you know, the world we live in and stuff, like you're able to like find a lot of your ancestry, which is like a really cool concept, and then that plays into like you're really gonna be a fucking problem, aren't you? Listen. You can... Alright, that's the first time I'm learning you could do a finish on a bubble. Okay. I just never bothered to, because I just treated them like a Tuck-Tite or something like that. I didn't think you could actually finish them. Dang, dude. Get folded. Don't know what else to say. Go. Transform into a wolf. I don't know. It is going up here. Where did I go wrong? Oh, that way. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, we're not gonna get the full finisher on it. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. What we want to do is want to get the entrance on for that one. Dang, I was really up here and I completely missed the whole premise here. Alright. Oh, I think it's this one. I think I actually just unintentionally missed this Poe because I remember there was like a goofy. Alright, you got quicksand, let me out. I think it was like right over this way. I remember like, yeah, it is over this way. Yeah, it was goofy. I don't know, because I remember there was like a one really goofy Poe spot, and I couldn't remember where it was. And yeah, it's this one. Yeah, you could just walk right by this and never see it. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, yeah. Talking big loony. You're a big goofy. You're a big goofy ghost. Nah, you're done. Nom, 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 nom. Done. I mean, rip out his heart! There we go. For anybody who actually wanted to hear that. Alright, and that is all 4 Poe souls. Awesome. So, I believe we can, we just look away for this all to wrap around? Yeah, it is. Go back this way. Alright. I don't know, maybe they changed it in, maybe they changed it over in this version, because I know on the original you could skip a lot of the Forest Temple. I don't know, maybe they did change it. Maybe I'm just misremembering it, or because I remember there was a skip for this temple. There's actually a lot of big stuff that skipped in this temple, but with that, we have opened the way. And I think, on that note, we're gonna end it off for today. We surprisingly aren't halfway through the dungeon. Yeah, which is kind of crazy, but that's why I like this temple. It kind of subverts your expectations a little bit. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're going to be continuing our adventure in the Arbiter's grounds and maybe making it to the end. I'll see you guys then.